This episode of the Fully Geek Pod is sponsored by Tropical Box. Shop the freshest tropical fruits from around the world at www.tropicalbox.co.uk. And to get your 10% discount, enter Fully Geeked at the checkout. The Fully Geeked.
Yes. Greetings, one and all. Episode 218 of the Fully Geek Pod. To my audio listeners, you got myself, Nate, inside.
Got the one Kel inside.
Richie Rich.
Ho Merv.
Like that. You say ho Merv. Oh man. Merv, you're a married man. You can't be selling out yourself like that, bro. Massive.
He's a whole triple get me. Triple hole.
Massive head this whole season.
Times are getting hard, innit? I need to get OnlyFans account, like, right.
Bro, we'll save that. That would be Fully Geek Pod After Dark.
What was the MTV based one? Or Channel U one After Dark? What's it called?
Oh, I remember I heard of people staying up. I heard
Was there such a thing?
Yeah. And they used to have like tip drill, the Nelly tip
man.
drill, but the actual pop video with the card and the swipe through the cheeks.
Yeah.
And then Nerd, was it NERD had another one?
Oh yeah.
Baby, you
just
want
have
me?
that there for free.
Yeah.
Just have that there for free.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Long time ago.
That's where we were like pre-teens as well, that's the thing.
They don't make music videos like that anymore.
Nah, not at all.
Oh, I don't know. In saying that, they make songs like that now. Some of these raps that are coming out from America, they are very raucous.
Like, all these new trends, like
yeah.
Oh,
you've been following them. Okay, yeah. We won't talk about any of this stuff. Like the one phone on the ceiling, that one.
Yeah. Them ones. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, every so often TikTok and that come out of a little trend that everyone kind of does. Do you remember last year or the year before they did the red one where they used the red light?
Yeah, but who does? Is it someone that does it first and then it catches on, or what happens?
Or is there like a group that sits there going,
yeah,
we're gonna do this trend, let's get out there? I have no idea.
What's our new trend today?
They choose a song, they choose everything.
They choose a song, everything. Because that song has got nothing to do with put your phone up into the ceiling, but it works. Like,
and then whoever made that song, obviously their music blows.
Bathe right now, laughing.
Rich, you need to make a track. We'll get the TikTokers to do a trend to it.
That's what I'm saying, Rich.
Like you're playing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. You know.
Do you get me? Bro, you don't even talk about the fact that you made one of the biggest tracks, like grime tracks ever, and you never celebrate that.
I celebrate it.
No, but I mean, like, do you get me? Let the people know, like, you're a serious artist. You should be one of the guest judges on Rap Game UK.
You're a producer. You're a producer.
I don't know about all that. Man took it too far. Man said, Rap Game UK. Jeez. Sign me.
Season 6. Maybe you should make it. Yeah, not Rap Game, Grime Game UK or something, bro.
Get me there.
But he's not the only one. Don't forget that this guy here with the hood on, going like he's some.
No, but I ain't done nothing like Rich though. Rich's music's out there doing stuff, you know.
You done something, man. You done a couple of beats for certain people, right?
He's apprentice right now.
But I'm just saying, we've got 2 producers, we've got a rapper. Like, I just feel like we're not selling ourselves, guys.
But what about me?
Okay, safe,
I didn't say that about myself, I didn't say that about myself.
I'm gonna cancel all y'all.
Merv's the designer. He designs everything for us.
You get me?
Yeah, I just feel like let people know what you lot are about. To get me? I need to know people understand the series.
Director or something.
Get me?
Designer.
Oh gosh, man! Imagine we're the lowest of rank, you know. Lowest. But quick,
hey, bro.
how about that?
Look, I'm trying to give you something, innit? I'm trying to give you something, and man, just chucking it. Now, man's so angry. He's telling me this is the lowest.
Man's putting on GCSE level, you know.
Come on.
What do you get for your design GCSE?
What do you get DT? Come on, be real. Let the people know. What do you get in DT? or whatever technology. Cause we came from the era where we all had to do a technology.
I done graphic design and I got a C. Cool. If I push myself a bit more, but yeah.
All right, Rich, what did you get in technology?
I did food tech. I got A.
You got A in food tech?
Yeah, of course, bruv, it's food.
I did food tech. I got a E, bro.
No, but no, that's the one that was the easiest A I could ever get, bro.
I messed up. We had to do you have to use that technology folder, the little A3 thing?
Yep.
Yeah. That plastic one, yeah.
Yeah, I messed up. I can't tell you why I messed up, because people listen to the pod, but I wasn't serious about the subject. And I have a class of 11. There was only 2 that were classed as male. So clearly I wasn't in the right lesson for the right things.
No, those are the days pre-Photoshop, you know. Bro, I had to literally colour in with Crayola and colouring pens.
What is that for? Was that art or textiles?
No, graphic design.
Oh, graphic design. Okay.
And the thing is, because I'm colourblind as well, yeah, I was doing some wild colouring, like, done a project, and it's like, I was supposed to use purple, and it was blue all the way through. And it's not as if I could, like, just go back and click on it. Like, no, I had to submit that, innit?
I'm colourblind also, so I understand your pain.
I'm colourblind also, so I understand your pain.
This is what I mean, guys. It's real.
I didn't realise. That's mad. I thought I was the only one.
Nah,
you two might as well just, if you're not, just lie about it, innit? Just say you are.
What did you get technology?
No, because obviously I don't watch GCSEs abroad, innit?
Okay.
So we had technical drawing, like architectural.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I think I got like a D, I think.
Yeah, pause the D, but I hate
it. Yeah, man did textiles as well, bruv.
You did textiles as well?
Yeah, I made an Arsenal top, innit?
Bruv, your GCSE subject choices were wild, bro. Food tech and textiles.
No, that one I've got a C in that one, because that was as easy, bro. That was as easy. Give me a couple.
You know which was lazy, innit?
Bro, you know what they say to me? What do you aspire to do in life? Man said he wants to be a house husband.
Hey, I'm telling you, it was easy.
Man's got a life skill.
No, it's 2023 now. None of that talk.
Now, obviously, we didn't do our GCSE in 2023. So I can make a 92 joke, 97 joke. I can make a 97 joke. Yeah. This was different times. It was different time.
Man said, I got life skills on deck. What else you need?
I could do sewing. I could do the works. I love it. Marley Mar.
You know what? You got me thinking, man. I kind of forgot about school. Don't pause this, but I remember doing like woodwork stuff.
Yeah, DT, resistant material.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He wasn't listening.
Man used to play wood, yeah?
I already said, come on, see, it's not fun when I already, I done the Eminem thing when you're ready.
No, you preempted it.
But when you still hear it, it's still funny though, isn't it?
Yeah, no. All right, that's sick. Well, I'm glad to know a little bit about us. I mean, technology. Maybe next week we'll talk about another one of the humanities subjects. All right, guys, I'm not going to ask you, so we'll just keep it moving. But I'm sure you've all had a good weekend. I'm sure you're all good. No one's sick this week?
No.
Good. Nice to hear. All right. What's happened quickly? All right. It just popped up on the phone. Rishi Sunak has seen off the rebellion on the Rwanda Bill, and the government has, I don't know if comfortable is the right word, they've seen off a revolt against this flagship Rwanda Bill, and the vote passed by 313 to 269, which is a majority of 44 people. Yeah. So there was also some people that chose not to vote for it, but it means that I think they're still on trying to send the immigrants that come over here to Rwanda, which I think is still wild, but I don't understand.
It's wild, man. It's wild.
That's mad. Like,
yeah.
Do you reckon the Rwandan government can say no, or is it that they're getting money? I don't understand.
They're getting money.
They didn't say no. They said, how much are you going to give us if you're thinking of doing it?
Exactly.
And it's one of the ones that, okay.
When they saw the check, they said, yes, please.
Yeah,
so do you reckon, like...
Yeah, 100.
Imagine you was, like, escaping from Rwanda, yeah? You made it all the way to the UK. Just to be put on a plane just to go back to Rwanda.
That's mad, isn't it? But hey, listen. First of all, we don't know what Rwanda's like. None of us have been there.
No, I've been even no disrespect because, bro, I rep Rwanda every week on my Arsenal shirt. So it's not that.
Don't try. No.
Rwanda's on the Arsenal shirt.
It is.
Just visit Rwanda.
That's what I'm saying. So we can't like look at it like it's worse off or anything because we don't. No one knows, innit?
No, I don't mean it's worse off. I meant it's wild that you can just pick up yourself and say we're going to relocate you to another country. That's what I think is wild. Yeah. And you're not even relocating yourself to like another British island, if that makes sense.
Like a neighbor or something.
Yeah, like imagine you was taking everyone and saying you're getting island. You're getting island. Or something along them lines. You get me?
Yeah.
Big Rwanda, it's a lot. But yeah, that part. Obviously, if you have been underneath a stone, you may not have heard about the new Fully Geek Pods Unknown Football. We're still not really quite sure of the names.
Playing with the name.
But we're playing around with the names. The names will be probably live by 2024. But it's out there. So obviously that will be where you go to get your football content. However, there was a few things I just wanted to mention today. Has anyone been seeing Joey Barton and the stuff that he's been getting?
I've been hearing little things, but before we go there, just let people know as well. It's not only gonna be football talk. Like we're gonna try and chop up other discussions as well, other scenarios.
Oh no, the unknown football will just be about football, but there's different content.
Yeah,
there's loads of content.
Yeah, loads of content. You get me, Marley Marl. I'll talk to you after the show. Obviously, we could get our debate on and all that kind of stuff live on stream. You get me, fam?
I'm with it.
All right.
Yeah, let's not call it a debate, just conversation.
Conversations, yes.
Yeah, but all of this stuff, like I said, when the Christmas roundup comes out, you'll know more about 2024 and what we're planning to do.
Which I wasn't invited to, by the way, but
yeah, we don't like football.
The 2024, the Christmas.
You said you were ill.
You said you were ill, bro. Remember, you had the bellyache.
See, it's when you lie, it catches you, you know.
Okay.
Like preparing the audience for me not being there. You could have just been like, cool. Yeah. But, yeah.
All right, yeah. The Christmas podcast has been recorded. It will be live. I don't know what date, but it will be between the Christmas and New Year's.
Be live.
It will be live.
I know it will go live. I think it will go live. Not it will be live. It will go live. Man, don't try to correct me in my English. All right. Kel, you all right? Can we go back to Joey Barton?
Yeah, go.
All right. So
go let the people know. Don't go, bruv. It's got to let the people know them. You know what I'm saying?
So what have you not been seeing the Joey Barton tweets? Or
little bits. Is he being like sexist or something?
Basically, Joey Barton has got not an agenda. He is going against everybody. He is on this vibe that he doesn't like the fact that there are so many women hosting and being co-hosts on all of these football shows. These women don't know much about men's football. They don't have a clue. Even a Sunday League team will beat the best women's team. Like a Sunday League team will beat the Lionesses, no problem. Like they're talking a lot of nonsense.
I should have.
He even mentioned stuff about like he claims that the British white middle-aged man is under attack. They're like the most like they're basically they're the ones.
Has he forgot what his brother done?
No, but that's what they've always been talking. That's what they've also been talking about. Obviously, his brother went down for the murder, and they're like, "What? He's been on some, bruv. You know, I'm not racist." And then he starts talking about like, "Ask Uncle Ian, ask this one, ask that one." I'm like, brother, don't be trying to throw everyone underneath the bus with you. But I don't know what he's going for at the moment. But his X account, Twitter account, whatever you're calling it, is firing off every week.
Serious.
On a day-to-day basis. Full-blown arguments. Talking about Crouchy. No, it wasn't Crouchy. Who was the one that got sacked from Sky Sports? He used to play for Southampton. Striker.
Oh, Charlie.
Matt Le Tissier. Matt Le Tissier, they will never know how great you were. Like, he's, bro, it's mad. Like
I used to learn how to use Twitter, you know. I don't know how to use that platform, bro. Honestly.
The thing about it is, again, it's a bit of a rabbit hole. Once you get into it, you probably get into it.
Yeah, exactly. But to be fair, if you haven't got into it now, there's no point.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe save yourself.
But yes, he is very definitely going. He's calling Alex Scott clueless. A lot of stuff. He's talking the most.
Yeah, he's talking about you were never ever a good football player. You were awful. Basically, he just totally kind of disrespected her and constantly atting her and all that kind of stuff. I was thinking to myself, why is he doing this?
Man is saying, listen, it's like he knows something. Like, I've got 24 hours to live, and I'm letting the world know what I'm thinking. I don't give a
100%. 100%. But he's moving like a bitter ex. One of those ones, like that. Yeah. You tried to move to it, she weren't on it, and then you're just salty.
Yeah, like all the women now are just getting it.
Yeah, everyone. But I hear it saying the Sunday League team will probably beat the England Lionesses. I don't know if it's wild or not, but I'm just like, right, why would you say that?
But this is a different note, though. I don't know if you might saw the French FA Cup kind of thing, where like the Sunday League team got PSG in the next round, and they were celebrating like mad. Like, so yeah, that's big. That's big for them.
Yeah,
100%. You would celebrate. You got absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if anyone saw it, but they have suspended Turkish football.
Oh yeah.
Because listen to this, guys. All right, so imagine there's a football match. I can't even see the names of teams.
No, exactly.
Yeah? The match, I think, is 1-1. I think somebody scores in 90 plus minutes, end of the game. The president of that club, so in Wrexham, Merv, you're talking about Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds coming down, marching on the pitch, goes up to the referee and just punches him in his face.
Yeah, I heard about this.
And not only that, the guy's on the floor and they're kicking him while he's on the floor. The ref.
But do you know what's funny? It's not funny anyway. But I thought it was like a play. I saw it. I didn't think it was real, and I thought, no, it can't be real. And a few hours later, everyone was sharing it, and I said to myself, and you see the referee's face, it's a mad black eye, and you see the video again. And I thought it actually was a real punch. The referee went down quickly.
Yeah, that was not a Will Smith and Chris Rock slap. It was a proper punch.
It wasn't.
Yeah? And the worst thing about it was this ref is actually supposed to be the best ref in Turkey.
Serious.
Yeah, but do you know what, right? We already know those countries there, the fans, the way things are done over there are completely different. And they've always tried to control it, because anytime, for example, European teams, English teams tend to go abroad, and like, for example, Italy or we go to those countries like Turkey and all that kind of stuff, and we're always talking about racism. This has all been going on for years. They've got like no respect for referees. The fans have got no respect for any other team or country that comes into their stadium. This has been coming for a long time, to be honest. And the fact that they suspended all football in that country is a good thing. But it's a case of, let's see where it goes now. What's the next step on controlling situations like this? Are they going to remove the owner from the club? Would their owner have to sell the club? Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works. And I don't know because I think Galatasaray still played tonight in Europe.
Because it's Champions League.
Champions League, so yeah. But I think all like national football is done. But yeah, I just thought it was a bit wild, like to think that, that in this day and age is what's happening, man. Merv, you're the guy in the know, Merv. What new trailers have come out this week or are coming out? What are people looking forward to? What's going on?
So we had Mr. and Mrs. Smith with his name, Donald Glover. Yes. Donald Glover. What's the other person's name again? I can't remember. Honestly, let me just do a quick.
The female.
Yeah.
Well, it's Mr. and Mrs. Rich, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Shut up, man.
Yeah, what's it? My Erskine. I don't know if I've seen her before, but she's going to be. She doesn't
ring a bell.
She's going to be Jane, and Donald Glover's going to be John Smith. And yeah, I didn't see this coming at all. Apparently, it's coming out on PrimeVideo in February 20.
You have seen her. She's the one from Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That doesn't help. But yeah.
Oh, Merv watched
I know I've seen her. I just don't know where I've seen her.
Yeah, she's been in Obi-Wan Kenobi, and she's also the voice of Mizu in Blue Eye Samurai.
Oh shit.
Oh, wait, she did what the
Oh,
annoying.
now we care. Ooh, now we care. Before we was disrespecting her, but now we're like, oh,
I
well,
just don't know her. That's what happens sometimes, isn't it? That's what happens, man. Get me? Like by this time next year, she'll be 10 levels, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, and obviously, season 2 of Blue Eye Samurai was announced as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Massive.
Obviously,
More
we
blood.
know we're gonna get that.
Yeah, had to get that.
Yeah. I just hope it's as good. I hope it's got that magic as the first season.
all right. Sorry, I haven't watched Blue Eye Samurai to this day because I told you it's filth on filth. But Mr. and Mrs. Sif, do you think we need another series, like a TV series, though, man?
No, like I said, I didn't know it was coming. I mean, yeah, obviously the first one was a film of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, but I don't know. There's something about the trailer I just liked it. I don't normally like these TV remakes sometimes, like, but I think no, the trailer just looked good, and there's a lot of people in it, a lot of cameos, I reckon, and I think, yeah, like we were saying, we don't know how many seasons it's gonna go on for.
I don't think it should go on for any more than one, bro.
But to be fair, like the amount of people that's in it, I can't imagine it going on a long time. Yeah, there was that. Marley Marl posted Bob Marley One Love as well.
Talking it, Marl, what do you think of it?
I think it looks good, to be honest. I like the way they've portrayed the portrayal. I don't know Bob Marley, obviously, but the portrayal to me looks kind of spot on. Like a lot of his family's still alive, so the people that can give like real truth about this. Hopefully, they tell the truth about how he died and how he's said to have died. The prick in the foot. No,
yeah. When they said that he got cancer.
Yeah, and he said, the devil bit me or something. But yeah, hopefully they show the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But yeah, I'm here for that. You know me.
Yeah. What's his name?
Marley Marl love a controversy. They love it.
Did any of you go and watch the Bob Marley in the theater?
No.
You said this before, bro.
I know. I need to watch it. That's the thing.
No, bro. I feel you don't need to go out and go visit theater, man, and go and see it.
I know. I don't do it enough at all.
Bro,
you know what? I don't do it, Nate.
The seats are awful.
I know. Trust me,
bruv. Kel, I've done it when I've got up and my knees have been fixed.
Bruv,
the chair in front of me.
For big people, it's long.
Theaters were made when everyone was like 5'6".
Trust me.
And weighed 12 pounds, bruv. I swear down, yeah.
No one like Kel over here when the theater started.
Bruv, when you go, bruv, the one time, I'll be honest with you, one time I actually got up out my seat and sat on the stairs, bruv. Sat on the stairs.
Too much.
And then the woman came up to me and she said to me, "How you can't sit on the stairs?" I said, "Well, I can't sit in that chair either."
Exactly, man.
And then she goes to me, "Oh, there's a box over there I can take you to." Yeah. And she goes, "Are you with anyone?" I looked at my family and said, "No."
Liberties. No, that's liberties.
Hi, peasants. Hi, peasants down there.
I know it was. As well as my family, we had invited another group, another family to come. I weren't going to try and limit myself from not being able to get in the box because I'm an extra family. You lot all together, you lot chill, innit? That's what it was.
You have to pay a little extra. Or...
Nah,
that's good. Man.
Yeah. Did that Lion King as well once. Mrs. was pregnant, and we was upstairs, and the lift weren't working. I looked at them, they looked at me. I looked at the belly. They said 1 second, and they put us downstairs in the expensive seats. I said, "God bless you." The theater, they really do treat you differently, bro. They do really.
I'm seeing that.
Yeah, definitely. So was that all the trailers, then, Merv?
Oh no, they also had Color Purple. I think that was more of a TV spot, if anything. And there was Dune 2 Dune Part 2 trailer. I still haven't seen the first one, so I need to get on that immediately. I didn't watch it. No, it came out today.
Okay, I haven't seen it. You didn't post that one in the group?
I haven't done it.
All right, is there anything else been going on, boys? Sorry, go on, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what's his name? The R.I.P.
The Benjamin Zephaniah.
yeah,
That's what I was about to talk about.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm listening. It's a weird one because I had bought Benjamin Zephaniah's autobiography maybe about 3 months ago. And you know, like I've always kind of put it on the back burner. Like there's like, oh, this one, listen to this one. Or I'm gonna watch this one. Or this Arsene Wenger, and I kind of press in. I listen to Troy Deeney and all this kind of stuff. Then obviously last week was the sad passing of Benjamin Zephaniah last Thursday. And I don't know, I felt quite emotional about it, to be honest. So I've actually gone back and I'm listening to autobiography. I've got a couple of hours left of it. But it's like his life story was different. Like him coming from the Midlands, his mum had come over from Jamaica. He had brothers and sisters. His mum had split up with his father. The other kids had gone to live with the father, but he had gone to live with the mother, and they were kind of moving around. The dad was like kind of chasing them around. Like there's like so much thing. Like it's like a wild kind of like, it's a real insight into the man that is Benjamin Zephaniah pre him becoming a poet. He even talks about like how he first started becoming poetry and what he was interested in. I think there was like one bit where he's talking about girls, like when he was in primary school, whatever. And he was quite close at that time. There was lots of like Irish families around and stuff. And he used to like little Irish girls that had scars. Like that was his thing. Like, so if you came up to him and like scars, like, you know, like you're rough and ready, like you play out and you like drop out of trees and all that kind of stuff. Like that's what I mean. He was into like those type of girls, as opposed to like, oh, I'm just wearing a dress and I play with dolls and all that kind of stuff. He liked the whole kind of rough and ready kind of thing. And that was one of the things he said. And I was like, all right, I never even thought about like at that age, like what you kind of do, like the not tomboys as they call them now, but I mean that type of stuff. But I haven't finished it, but it's definitely showing me an insight into the man that was Benjamin Zephaniah.
Was he like married with kids and stuff? Do you know?
I haven't got up to any of that bit, to be honest, so I don't know if he has. But I mean, he talks about the story of when he came to London. He lived in Kilburn for a little bit. He lived in.
It's from the end, yeah.
Yeah, he lived in Kilburn when he first came over. Then he moved to Stratford, where they published his first book. And then he's gone like to North London, East Finchley. He used to go to like loads of different things. Like, and obviously he's talking about places that I recognise. Like I know he did a couple tracks, like he did a track with Natty and all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? It touched home when he passed. It definitely did touch home when he
young, man. He was young. 65 is young, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. You lot might have been. I don't know if you lot studied like Benjamin Zephaniah poems when you lot was in school. I don't think so.
That's like an age, you know, like some 10 years between us or something.
No. I didn't do it. That's what I'm saying. I didn't. We had the anthology book, but I know that now we teach Benjamin Zephaniah poems in school. That's what I'm saying.
Who's younger than you here, then?
No one's younger than me here.
So I don't get it.
I said I don't know if you lot did Benjamin Zephaniah poems at school when you was in school.
Yeah, but if you didn't do it,
no, but
your youngers did it.
No, but I went to school in Finchley. I don't know what you man did in your schools. Okay. You might have had progressive schools. I don't know. This must be textile.
Is it Seamus Heaney? William Wordsworth poems. Yeah, that's who we.
Yeah, I was just asking. I don't know what everyone did.
Oh, okay. Oh.
That's more. It wasn't like I wasn't trying to say it in any way. I weren't trying to be ageist, guys. It's cool, bro. There's only a matter of months between us, bro. It's cool, man. Don't lie like that. Yeah, but no. Definitely R.I.P. Benjamin Zephaniah.
No, R.I.P. man, R.I.P.
Yeah,
and you know what? Just to add on him, like I was shocked to see him in Peaky Blinders. I didn't know he acted. I never knew he was an actor.
Yeah.
So when I saw him in Peaky Blinders, I was like, rah, okay. It wasn't a massive. He was in a few episodes. His son was more involved in the Peaky Blinders than he was. But it was good to see him now. I was like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, props, man, for his acting skills as well.
Yeah. But he was a real guy, man. And that's what I'm saying, like, even like his upbringing weren't like straight and narrow, bro. Like he used to do like, you know, like them times there, our parents' generation, like they used to have the sus laws and all those kind of things. But like, man was a criminal at times, bro. Like he used to like do pickpocketing. He used to do like loads of different stuff. And it was like, raw, considering the man he was prior to him dying and like the righteousness and him being a vegan, all that kind of stuff. He talks about him just stopping eating meat at like 12. Just said, I don't want to eat meat no more. Like, I don't think we should eat no meat no more. And he don't want to drink milk it comes from cows, and the milk from cows is supposed to be for the babies and all that. Like, he sounded like a righteous youth that Marley Marl would have definitely got on with.
Marlon eats meat and drinks milk.
I don't drink milk anymore.
What is it? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough, Lance. Maybe.
Almond milk.
Oh, almond milk. Okay. You stop drinking cow milk.
Yeah, done with cow milk.
I hear that.
Was it natural causes? Do you know, or is it
Cancer.
brain
tumor.
Yeah,
shit.
there was a brain tumor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I think he got diagnosed maybe 6-8 weeks ago.
8 weeks before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that one's quick. It's quick, man.
Yeah. So yeah, man, definitely R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. bro.
All right, guys. As not to keep you for long and our listeners for long, we're going to talk about TV shows and films. First of all, I want to get something off my chest. I don't want to swear, but 50, you're getting me there. And I'm not going to blame you because your show's coming out in America. But Lionsgate, you may have to just be told to sit on one, bro, because I don't know what you're dealing with. Why are you taking so long to release the Power Book 3 episodes? Raising Kanan, us UK fans, we can't watch it legally. Yeah? And then, as top of that, we can't watch it legally. We now can't go to social media because everyone in America will spoil it with tweets and all of this stuff within 5 minutes. Sort it out. Marley Marl, even your app.
Merv, big up to you, okay, for talking about Movies 4K app. Big up to you in that chat. Just saying. Go on it.
Whoa,
So my internet connection is unstable, so I don't know if you can hear me.
No, we can
Yeah,
hear
no,
Yeah, we hear
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Merv is the only one who calls the app by what it's called. Man said,
No,
yeah.
it's Marlon's app.
Nah. But yeah.
I'm not promoting any illegal shit.
Promoting piracy on the pod.
Promoting that I'm the pirate. Thanks,
You
bro.
won't get no sponsors at this rate.
Oh.
Paid sponsor.
It's Marley Marl's app, yeah? I don't know. Did anyone actually get to watch this week's episode?
Yeah, I watched it.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Did you watch it, Merv?
Yeah, I watched.
Would you watch it on?
Huh?
Marlon's app.
Yeah.
I watched it on Marlon's app, but I waited until I watched it today on Marlon's app. I watched it today on Marlon's app. All right, guys, what did you not think of Raising Kanan season 3, episode 2?
Trying to think what, like, I only watched it.
The episode definitely progressed from what we saw from last week. I wasn't happy with what I saw last week, and I think I made that pretty clear. But there was much more progression in regards to the episode. Obviously, Kanan is now he set up some connection with a guy called Paul that lives around the corner from where he lives. On the same section, isn't it?
He's plotting for him to be able to do his distribution, for him to get the riders and all those type of things to go and ride and go and move the drugs.
Exactly. He gets the drugs, pays the guy more and get his guys to distribute it, which fundamentally will work. So he's like, yep, I'm in the money, it's gonna work. So seeing him doing that. Lou is still a broken man, still hates his sister with a passion, and shall do nothing, won't be involved in anything to do with her going forward, which is still expected. But to be fair, Lou, sorry?
Thinking as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but Lou's character now is just like, you're meaningless now. What are you going to do? What is your purpose in the show?
He's going to help Jukebox release a song.
Yeah, look. And what? Then what? Get back with his sister and sister, I love you again, and I'll get on it. I'll be in the game again. Really?
Maybe he dies.
Thank God for that if he does. Do you know what I mean? But look, obviously Jukebox. Obviously, the reason why Jukebox went to him because, what was it? Jukebox's ex-girlfriend's dad came to see her dad and gave her an opportunity for a what was it? A
some sort of choir.
audition.
No, some group.
Audition.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
an audition. It was an audition.
Yeah.
And he had the link, and he goes to her, give him a call, see how it goes. And obviously, when Jukebox went to see Lou, obviously they sorted out the issue what they had previously. And Lou's like, you know what? Yeah, I was bad for what I'd done, but I'll definitely help you now. You get what I mean? So they're good and it's all sorted. But do you know what? You know what's funny?
What's funny, Richard?
Go on.
No, I said no. What's funny?
What's that other brother's name? What's that other brother's name again?
Marvin.
Marvin.
What's
his name?
Marlon.
Marvin. That's it. Yeah.
Marvin.
How can I not know that name?
Marvin's
my nemesis.
Marvin's probably one of the most funniest characters ever. Do you know that?
He is.
Obviously, Raquel's back in the drug game. There's nothing she can do. She cannot get out because the Italians kind of swarmed her back in. And obviously, part of their objective is for her to go and take out someone in order for her to be. Was that?
Take out Sal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Take out Sal, and she's told Marvin. So Marvin, I don't know why he has to go and climb this big gate to see some big ass dog to try and kill him. Absolutely mental, but he does his job. You know what? This episode was all right. It was much better than the first episode. Much, much better. But my concern about this episode is Unique's brother. I'm not comfortable.
Look, it's ticking time bomb.
No, I'm not comfortable with him at all.
He's gonna be like when he's getting that laptop, it's like, get off me.
Yeah. And the thing is, when man's been in prison for so long, that as your brother, wouldn't you be concerned like, raw? He just come out of prison, bro. You're all right. And he's just sitting there, legs open, just firm. And do you know something? When he went into that club, yeah, and the bouncer troubled him.
Yeah.
Bro, the way he was fixated on this bouncer. And I would say this bouncer is going to get it no matter what. He's going to look in the next couple of episodes, we're gonna find out, somebody was murdered, blah blah. It was a terrible murder. Yeah, and he'll be like, yeah, it was me.
There's still pieces of his limbs in the bin or something.
Yeah,
in the trash.
This guy, I'm telling you, this guy's brother, he's going to be a menace. I bet he's gonna kill Unique as well.
You think he's gonna kill his own brother?
Yeah, I think he will. It's too loose. Like Unique doesn't even know who this guy is no more. It's a different brother that went in prison.
They even sent for his that bouncer sent for his clothes, his dress sense as well, isn't it?
But to be fair, but why isn't Unique telling them to dress appropriately? Or come, bro, I'll take you to the shop and get better clothes. He's still wearing 80s garments. Well, they are in the 80s, but he's wearing like 70s garments. It's unnecessary.
You know what though? Saying that though, like I remember what Kel said the other week about when he had his rant about how you watch it like this compared to BMF, and we're watching it and it's like BMF feels like it's proper in where it is like 80s, 90s, and whereas this one, I forget sometimes actually they're in the past because
I don't think
you think so.
I think it's
like 90s. Apart from obviously like the because there's no mobile phones obviously, but I just forget that they're in the past sometimes.
Yeah, I think they're definitely in the 90s.
Yeah.
Also, like where we're projecting in the future because Kel hasn't said that yet. Ooh.
Sorry?
Kel hasn't said that yet.
Oh.
No,
yeah.
I did say it.
He did say it.
When? He didn't say it.
In the past, I said it.
Yeah, he did.
Cool.
Continue. I
thought that Howard did amazing. I think Howard was very honest with his speech at Burke's funeral.
He's due a good death as well.
Bruv, he spoke about the woman.
Is there such a thing as a good death?
Nah, honestly. Nah, Giza, you just killed someone and you've killed. Imagine you killing me. Then you come to my funeral. Please don't
do the eulogy.
Do the eulogy. And bro, you speak with so much passion.
No, the eulogy was bad. It was a bad man eulogy, you know.
Like, bro, he's like, I mean, sometimes she even pissed me off, but she was real police. real police with a real. She could really smell out. So I'm thinking, brother, proper murder, you know.
Yeah, he done well. But
And I don't know if her girlfriend knows something.
If she knows something, and she knows something, but the question is, will she survive?
Because it seems like her dad disapproved of the relationship as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course, 100%.
Yeah, because like I think she was trying to say something like, yeah, like don't like I know what you when I got up to, like yeah, just straight disapproved of it.
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah, again, I'm forgetting that it's the past, isn't it? So obviously, that's going to be more of a stigma.
Yeah, 100%. But you got to remember, it's like the dad doesn't want to hear anything. My daughter's dead. I've just buried her, and you come to chat shit to me about something else. No thanks. Let's just put an end to it. Do you get what I mean? Why would you want to listen to anyone and see what anyone else has got to say about your daughter? If it's not positive stuff on how she was, I don't want to hear anything else. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But definitely Howard was giving her the eye, and she clocked Howard was looking at her, and she was like, oh, she knew, like, okay, time for me to get out of here.
Yeah, but there were, like I said, there was also some comedy bits when they went and they got them rack and stuff at the beginning of the thing, and they were like, your name's unique, and da. He's like, what's my name? I thought that was like, you know what I mean? There were little comedy elements, like,
Yeah.
and he started calling him all these names underneath the sun. That's not unique. I thought, yeah, it's quite funny, you know.
What that racism was all you moolies.
Yeah, 100%. They were trying to say that it was early 90s. That was 100%.
What do you call him? Little linguini or something?
Yeah,
like that?
call him little linguini.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm hoping that at some point we no longer have to use the app to watch it, but I don't know when that's going to happen.
No, do you know what it is? We're always going to be behind this. There's no way that we're always going to be using the app because
we wasn't. It was all on. In fact, we wasn't in front of them because Power came out
from last season. You mean? Yeah.
I mean, all of it. Yeah, it always came out a day after us actually.
But for some reason, I'm hoping that actually what's happened is they're going to have a break at some point, and what they're trying to do is do the first couple episodes and then not make us have a break, and it just runs in and it starts catching up with the Americans, like same time frame. But I don't know if it is going to happen.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work, especially the way the world is now. And viewings going through Lionsgate will be just low in general because everyone's watched it via alternative source.
Yeah, it's almost making me question why I even pay Lionsgate in the first place.
No, but I'm going to cancel mine because it doesn't make sense. They did the same thing.
Yeah, but when BMF comes out, you'll never be able to watch it.
Oh, brother, I've got my Fire Stick.
We really are promoting this anti-piracy stuff.
No, but I'm not. Man. But do you know what it is, right? You got to remember, Godfather of Harlem. They bought season 3 when season 3 finished in America, and it's just like, why would you do that? It's like, there's no point in you bringing it out because everyone's watched it on another platform. I
didn't watch it on other platforms. To be fair, I still haven't watched it. You know.
No, I love it.
Never watched.
No, Godfather
of Harlem is wicked.
Yeah, it's sick.
I think I'm a season behind, so I need to catch up now.
Yeah, I haven't watched season 3. I haven't
watched season 3 yet.
It's all definitely good viewing. They've confirmed there'll be another season.
All right.
Yeah, I love it.
I personally believe we're all spoiled because I remember a time when America would bring out a show or a movie and we wouldn't get it for months, like half a year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now we're like, oh my God, it's a week behind. It's kind of crazy just to sit.
I remember I watched Friday. Friday was out like I'll say a year.
Yeah,
in America before I watched it here.
Why did they do that? What was
I don't know
the sense behind that? Let's give it to Americans first, and then we'll give it to the rest of the world. And
if you get the pirate video, you get so excited. Yeah, I got a pirate video.
Man, they got rich, bro.
Do you remember actually watching pirate videos, bro? Like fully pirate videos where sometimes a man would walk in front of the screen, like all of this kind of stuff. Like it looks a bit grainy, but like we properly just like fully watch a film like that.
Yeah, I've always hated watching quality. Always, I was disgusted in it. Horrible quality, man.
I remember I watched Ghostbusters like that first time. Like I was like, wow. But now I would never watch it like that. That's ridiculous.
I know.
The thing is, And even if I did watch it, it's like I didn't know it was a pirate. I just thought, oh, this program film was really weird. I mean, and then I found out the truth.
Yeah. That's how, to be fair, that's how we got away watching Superman without seeing all of the bloody wires. All right. So, anyway, yesterday was the final of Rap Game UK Season 5. Please tell me I wasn't the only one that watched this.
No, I watched it.
I didn't watch it, but you man's go.
Oh, come on, Rich. Why you always like this, bro?
No.
It's the final as well, man.
No. You know what? I didn't watch it. I was meant to watch it today, but work finished my life.
Bro, you know you was on a full train journey home.
Sorry?
You know you was on a full train journey back to the ends.
No, the Wi-Fi keeps on cutting out. It's nonsense, bro.
Should have downloaded it. We left.
No, I don't download stuff. I just watch. I don't.
What do you mean? That's what it's there for. Look,
Man says
play it free, man.
Man says got unlimited data. All right.
I got
but you use Wi-Fi to download it, and then woof.
No, love. Next time.
Series 5, episode 6. Kel.
Yeah, man. Big.
Big
For
round
me, the Kenny All-Star freestyle for me was either Reaps.
Really?
The top 3 was Reaps, T Rhodes, and LR Loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was impressed with Benny's one. I was impressed with it, and I will have Reaps at the top, and then probably T Rhodes, and then LR Loose.
Yeah.
Really?
That's my ranking. Yeah.
No,
well, so Reaps killed it, yeah?
Bro, 100%. You see what it is, yeah?
Guy.
I just feel what they wanted is what they wanted. And I think what they wanted is what they wanted from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah? But if they wanted to go a little left or a little right from the norm, then 100% I agree. Kel, fully agree with all of those rankings.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not a diss to LR Loose. LR Loose, like I told you last time, like, he comes correct. Like he comes correct. Do you know what I mean? Pause. But like, it's just
it's the same. It's the same.
It's stagnant.
I had to think about what man was saying.
It's no different from. He's a spitter. Like, he can rap.
Yeah,
no one can't take that away from him.
But is he an artist? Like, I can't see him making a track. I can't see him doing it. I can't see him on a track. And you know what as well? This might sound a bit bad, yeah. I don't see any star quality in him. I can't see a star in him.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Reaps, I can see star quality there. I can see it. Do you know what I mean? T Rose, I can see it. Benny, I can also see it in Benny as well. But in LR Loose, I can't see star quality.
And I think...
What do you mean?
Nah.
I just can't see it. I can't see it.
No, what it is, he can rap. No one can't take the rap.
No, exactly.
Maybe he can, what do you call it? Maybe even not a battle rapper, but that kind of era. Like that, bruv, you could do it. Like, do you get me? Yeah. Like, real rap, bruv, just spitting and all the rest of it, yeah?
But for a 24-year-old, he was like Rich.
Yeah.
He was mad old for a 24-year-old, bro.
Well, man just fired the ultimate shot, and I'm like, whoa. Brother, allow me, bro.
Yeah, that was my thing.
But if you look at last year's winner, Jess, right? I look at and him as well. But to me, they're identical.
They were.
Hold on, it's just a girl.
Big Jess. No, Big Jess.
Oh.
But not in...
I was about to say.
No. More of what he can do is what you're saying, yeah, Rich?
Yeah,
like his rap.
Within the content, the type of rap they are, clarity, everything. To me, they're the same kind of spitters. So I wasn't surprised that as soon as I heard him from the beginning, I knew he was gonna win. Because his clarity, his content was there.
They should have. That's what they should have got it outside the box this time and go
for
Reaps. Yeah,
go for Reaps. I would have gone outside the box. But that's not just because Reaps ends. Like, no, I thought Reaps in the last 2 weeks compared to week 2 and 3
turned it around. Turned it around.
However, I think he turned it around way too late for him to be a winner. To get to the final, yes, I get that.
You've got to watch this episode, Rich. in the last 2 episodes, yeah, he actually showed, I think, that actually what we were looking for, he has. Are you comfortable on the stage?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you actually spit? Can you get the crowd to sing along? Bruv, he's had 2 wheel-ups, you know, in the past 2 weeks at the end of the track.
On this one as well.
At the end of the track.
Okay, big.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, when Kenny wheeled it, it's like, boy, I don't even know when to wheel it. The guitar thing. And you see that bar that he did, Kel, yeah?
Yeah.
Bruv.
Yeah, man was dropping backwards, then forwards and back. Yeah. That's it.
That's what Krebs and Conan, they were like, raw. But I think it's Conan, you know. I feel like Conan didn't want him in the first place.
I don't think Conan likes him.
Why are you man's picking in Conan, man?
No, you can see it. Conan, like the way Conan looks at it, like Conan wants to see like a rapper. Like that's what he wants. Yeah. And he felt that he potentially could be a bit gimmicky. And then he also looked at T Rhodes as like, yeah, but at some point, will T Rhodes going back to I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best?
T Rhodes 3-star on Kenny All Stars. He was the first one in it. I was like, no one's topping that. I was like, there's no way anyone's topping that.
Yeah, T Rhodes is sick, isn't it?
Sick.
And the thing is, they called it, what they call it, soul, grime soul?
Yes, I never heard of that. Soul grime, grime soul. Yeah.
I like that because it showed growth. I didn't want to hear that. Do you get me? And he changed it up, and I thought, yeah, you smashed it. Smashed it. Bar for bar. And there's a part of the episode where they do this, like where they brought all of the old cast back, almost like a reunion show.
Yeah.
Like, but this must have been after, say, episode 4 or something, episode 5 even. Like has aired on television, and like they start talking about like how they felt when things actually came out and and like what was the girl's name? You remember the girl that got sent home, Rich?
Dahlia,
Dahlia, and it talks about like Dahlia and LR Luce like had their little back to back, and how they've seen on the television, and like do they still feel like that? LR Luce was like, boy, when I came in, I just wanted like, and that's what it is. He's almost too bossy.
Yeah, he's too. That's another thing. He's too bossy. Like I said what I said in it. He goes, but I could have said it differently. But yeah.
His personality, I think, will not make the masses say, "Yeah, you're Guanin."
Yeah, nah.
The industry will say, "Yeah, we like you," but I can't see him trying to top Jessie J off the charts. If Jessie J still make music, I don't know.
Bro, I'm
not gonna lie.
I've been checking like 10 years, brother.
I'm gonna lie, bro. I have no idea if Jessie J makes music, bro. Jess Glynn, maybe. You know what I mean. But yeah, no, it's been a good series, and I think the growth from episode 1 where everyone flopped to this one is massive.
Flop for the first 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Everyone was mumbling and stuttering their lines the first two episodes.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good.
You remember, it's a competition, right? So it is difficult. You are put under pressure. Despite us watching it for 1 hour, imagine like
living it.
They're stressed, like, you know them ones.
Yeah. And it did make me realize that actually they filmed a lot of that a long time ago.
Yeah, that was summer.
Yeah, that was summer. And then obviously, I think the fight.
The final was winter because they were cold. They were cold.
I think it was like this week. Normally they do it this week, the weekend. Yeah. I tried to listen to Kenny Allstar on Friday, but I couldn't find it.
No, it was on there. It was on there.
Yeah, I know, but I think Kenny has now moved to. What's he on? Is he Radio 1?
Yeah, for both.
I think he's now moved to Radio 1 as opposed to 1Extra or something. But when I was trying to listen to it, I couldn't find it. But that might have been the reason.
Yeah, I just hope, like, obviously big up LLs for winning and all that kind of stuff. I just like where we've seen artists progress, right? And I think this is one of the best things about these kind of shows, where you see a artist from the beginning, which you think has got no chance, and they come to the end of the show and they could have won it and they were so close. I just hope Reeps gets an opportunity to progress himself even further now. I didn't know Reeps in doing his TikTok or whatever it was he was doing with the guitar thing, right? What's it called? Ukulele, yeah. So I didn't know anything about that. So to me, I'm like, I'm not even on that kind of platform, but I get why everyone liked it. But I just hope that he can come out of this being now being a type of artist that can do more and progress his future. Because I didn't know he had kids until he started mentioning one. Yeah.
Got two
We've
kids.
got kids.
Got 2 kids.
How old is he?
23.
Bumba, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know until when he was spitting his lyrics about his kids, and I thought, oh shit, he's got kids. All right, cool. That's big, and I'm just hoping that he can come out and do something and blow from this. Like T Rhodes is cool. Like I think he's sick. He can blow from this. Hopefully they're going to get to work with the right people, have the right management team behind them to push them in the right direction and set out a career. Not just some of these people that come onto these TV shows. They're on these TV shows. Then when it comes out back into the real world, they're just normal BAU individual.
Yeah,
just keep
that was a good watch. Definitely a good watch. Definitely a good watch. And they did well because at one point I was worried for them. They did well, man.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, that was Rap Game UK. That's now finally finished. That's on BBC3 or BBC iPlayer. We had a brand new series that came out on ITV7. Sorry, ITV7 on ITVX.
ITVX. There's so many ITVs.
I know. ITVX called Platform 7. It was recommended to us by one of our listeners. Shout out Michelle. She sent us the note. I thought, all right, cool. I sent it to the Mandem. I sent it to the I thought it was like a Power Rangers call. Everyone answered the call and they all listened. They all watched it very, very quickly. People had fully watched it the day I'd sent it. Shout out Merv, bro. Yeah. Guys, what are our thoughts on Platform 7? I know, Merv, you wrote on the Instagram post, it's a story we've seen before and all the rest of it. But I thought it was actually quite good.
Yeah, no, it was good. You know why? Because, like I said, it's a story we've seen before, but it was done a little bit differently. In fact, it felt like basically, yeah, I didn't have any idea what this was about. I saw it there, you put it in a group, and I just watched it, and I thought, okay, this like you kind of recognize instantly that she died, isn't it? Like she's a ghost basically, and when we kind of find out, okay, look, this is how things happen. She doesn't really remember anything because yeah, I don't know if like there was something blocking her mind, but it's like kind of picking up the pieces in terms of what's happened to her. And then like I think it's the third episode really where it's like, all right, this is just taking a complete U-turn for me almost. Obviously still keeping in line with the ghost story, but I felt like at some point this could have easily been called Ghost brackets 2023 ITV. Like it literally could have been called Ghost, really, because that's what it felt like to me. Obviously with the whole domestic violence element to it, but yeah. I still enjoyed it though. It was good.
Do you know what, Merv? I get what you mean. Like, I was watching it and I was just like, I think from episode 1, 2, 3, I was like, yeah. How many episodes were there?
No, 4.
Okay, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But I thought, you know what? I kind of knew, like I said, you knew she was already dead. And to me, straight away, I knew it was something to do with her ex-boyfriend, right? I knew something was going on.
Yeah.
I think it was quite obvious.
Yeah.
Then episode 3 and episode 4, I said to myself, what? Why am I watching it? Why am I still doing this?
Do you know what it is as well? The boyfriend, and this is the thing about it, like when you're doing things like domestic abuse, yeah, you have to make it so it's not like I feel like they just done every single domestic abuse trope there is, and they just thought let's just chuck it all in there because his character felt so comical. Like like literally it's like, here's what abusers do, just do all of this like immediately, sort of thing, you know, because yeah, it just I just thought, like obviously in relationships like that, you don't really see those signs at the beginning, like they start to unfold as they go along. But I felt like for a 4-episode mini-series, limited series, I'm not getting any more of it, I don't think.
No.
They just done too much in that short space of time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, but yeah.
But even the whole reenactment of the film Ghost, I just thought that was really poor. I was just like, what? I thought, why are we doing this?
That's what I'm saying. It could have literally been called. Like, I wouldn't have minded if it was actually called Ghost, and obviously we just have the female protagonist. She died. Was the actual partner killed her this time? That would have been, yeah. But it just felt like, yeah, because you don't really see programs like that on ITV anyway, you know. And I thought, obviously, having what's her name, is it
Jasmine?
Yeah, Jasmine. Yeah,
Jasmine. Son.
Yeah, obviously, I saw. I thought, yeah, Top Boy, Jax, watching it straight, like sold me already, innit? So. But yeah, I thought it could have gone somewhere with that element of the ghostness, and even with the guy that also killed himself as well.
But do you know what? That was deep, you know.
Yeah, because I thought he would kind of be like her ghost buddy. It's like, well, what he done was like, wow, I didn't see that coming. So it's like, yeah, he's not ally at all. Actually, do you know what I mean? So
she fully stopped talking to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just screwed up her face and stopped talking to man. And his man was just there on the bench on his ones, bro, every day.
Yeah, because it was like, it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like, oh, obviously he was grumpy at the beginning. He's like, oh, leave me alone. And you're going to find out something really deep why he killed himself. And it's like, oh, we can feel sorry for him. It's like, whoa. Like what he done was just like.
And sorry, just a quick thing on what he said. It was fully consented. I was like, what?
Yeah, I was baffed about
that. What? Are you okay, mate? I thought, nah. The girl was about 11 years old, bro. What are you talking about?
And his daughter as well. That was weird.
It was deep. I think one of the reasons. What was he? Was he an MBE or?
He was high up.
Yeah, he had some sort of.
Yeah, some sort of influence in the school, innit?
Yeah, like, correct.
Yeah. But I didn't. His character was just like. What they done to him at the end? Like, obviously, there's always going to be like, how do you make this person accountable? How do you get the villain of the story to be held accountable for their actions? So it's like they literally just made him lose his mind and put him in like a mental health institute.
Well, I guess what goes around comes around, because he tried to make her seem like she was mad.
I suppose so, but now that he's gone mad, it's like. I don't know. I feel like, no, I don't want your mind to sort of crumble. I want you to know what you've done, and you should be in prison for like proper prison. Whereas obviously he's going to be treated differently because
the only thing is he couldn't go to prison though.
He couldn't.
No, because what did he do?
Yeah, for real. They didn't have any.
There's no evidence to say that. Do you know what I mean? He had actually committed a crime, apart from the mental torture that he'd put his partner through. The fact he stole the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and was moving mad. Like, even the way he met the new girlfriend, like the new girl, like, and it was the fact that everyone around him knew. They were like, "Nah, there's something wrong with this guy, bro."
I like the way how they, where she was when he was talking to her. I think it was the end of the second episode, or maybe the third one, where he was using that line of like, yeah, she was very controlling. She always questioned me. She always looked at my phone. I thought, have I missed something here? Like, I was confused, innit? And then obviously it showed the next episode. Because her face was like, like that's when she realized, like, no, because he said the same thing to her. So I was like, okay, that was a bit clever the way they done that, because it did make you think that you missed something out.
Did you like the show, Kel?
Not really, because you know what is, I'm a supernatural don in it, so like I'm very critical with these kind of shows. So her get on a laptop as a ghost and type in and send cooking meals and kind of stuff. I'm like, it's just not realistic to me. It's just not. That's not how ghosts roll. You know what I mean? So it's like I was just looking at the faults of. I'm looking from a different lens in it, because this is my genre. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I was spending too much time picking faults with it instead of just trying to enjoy the storyline. You know what I mean? That's why. But listen to you guys. I'm seeing it from your lens now. I'm like, yeah, no, okay, I see it. It was all right. It was all right. But just for the supernatural aspect of it, it was very childish to me. Very, very childish. But
as a man that doesn't do supernatural, I you know me, I don't mess with the different realms, in it. But I thought it was an interesting concept, And I guess I hear all your stuff about episode 4. Obviously, we don't never expect your ghost, brother. You can't really start sending people pictures of a man saying you would look at me and all this shit. Yeah, but I mean, I think episode 1 and 2, I was interested in where they were going to go with the storyline.
Yeah. Because you just didn't know what was going to happen.
It made me think like, do you reckon like they could be walking and there's just a ghost around me, just like on some kind of like, what you been doing with yourself and all that stuff. Yeah. Episode 3. I was getting vexed with the doctor. I was like getting vexed with the like that's what I'm saying. I was emotionally attached. I was getting vexed with the TV. Like, why are you doing this? Just leave the house. It's your house. All of that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then by episode 4, that emotion had changed from get out of the house to like just get in, man. Get like that kind of stuff. And I guess I was getting into it probably more than most. But I guess I'm also a casual watcher of these programs, as opposed to someone like Kel that like this is their bag, or you man was watching it as like Ghost Part 2. I'll be honest with you, Kel had said that to me about Ghost. I can't even remember the film Ghost properly.
What?
Like what
legendary, man, classic film.
No. I've watched it, but I'll be honest with you, I think I watched it too young. Sometimes I watch things and when at a certain age, but my capacity in my brain, I'm not that into it, so I'm not really fully.
I'm vexed that they're comparing it to Ghost, to be honest, because they're saying Ghost like that, bro. Don't insult Ghost like that, bro.
No, but
that's the way it was. Just like she found out.
I tell you not to do Ghost.
Physical. Yeah.
Was it more like Ghost Dad? That's a little bit better.
No,
it's Ghost.
She got angry and she was able to hit smash the window or something.
Yeah.
In the mirror.
Yeah. They should have made a noise though. I remember. No, that's literally what it was, because obviously, like, he was, because in Ghost, it was his friend, his best friend that killed him. Killed him. So he's following him about all the time and can't do anything. It's like when he met the train guy, he's like, "You love my train!" Like, like he learned how to use the powers from him, innit? So yeah, well, that's what it felt like.
Well, by the way, do you remember what Ghost Dad? You remember Ghost Dad?
No. Yeah,
that was
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah. I
know Marlon remembered Ghost.
Of course. Come on.
Ghost Dad again. We still didn't watch Supergirl, bro. Over the Christmas we did.
They're not serious.
You know what's bad? I thought about it
and
I chose something else to watch.
Can't say it. Imagine you chose,
No, because we were talking about Apple TV,
agency, bro. We had agency.
I only got 7-day charter, bro.
I know.
If worst comes to worst, I'll give you another look on, bro. All right. But yes, that was Platform 7 on ITVX. Please, when it comes out, do watch it, or watch it now. I mean, it's out. It'll be on ITV probably next year sometime. I'm going to confess, I've watched quarter of this, half of this maybe. I fell asleep. I didn't get a chance to watch back to it, but I encourage you, man, to talk about it. And that was Leave the World Behind on Netflix.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you didn't watch it.
Go.
Watched it.
I watched it.
What do you think, man?
I liked it. However, see, this is what I mean. I always watch it from a different lens. Like, I didn't get the whole animals part, the deers and stuff, because I'm like, this is man-made. Like, what's happening in the world is man-made.
Yeah.
Animals don't have that instinct for man-made apocalyptic kind of events. Do you know what I mean? Like, animals have the instinct in regards to like nature. If like when there's a shift in nature. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't get that whole the deers and trying to send them a message, and that part lost me. I was like, wait, this is a bit silly.
I thought the deers were kind of like just going off what you're saying. I think like isn't it like pretty much everyone's dead? Like they've
not really
behind. That's why they're there. And
it's the start of the apocalypse, so everyone's still alive. It's the start of it.
But we didn't see anyone. We only saw that one woman who was screaming, and like when he drove off, we only saw like 6 people in the film. And then they showed at the end the bombs dropping on the city. So I'm saying, like for animals, like they're noticing, there's no more people around. I don't know. I'm just a thought, and then they come across.
That's what I was thinking as well, because they're just probably, I don't know,
But deers don't care about people anyway. They stay away from people. They're not like dogs, and cats that are around humans all the time. They're never with us anyway, so they wouldn't really care or
Just those, though.
notice.
I mean,
Huh?
the flamingos, a few weird things. I don't know. I don't really understand, but
Yeah,
it's an
but
okay film.
I
Sorry,
mean,
can I
yeah,
say one thing?
yeah.
Obviously, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched all of it, but I did see the deer twice. Apparently, it's a metaphor for the intergenerational trauma faced by groups of people who were targets of atrocities like genocide or slavery. That was what the deer symbolized in the Leave the World Behind.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they must have. Yeah, that's a lot about theirs, boy. What's about the rest of the film?
Yeah. So the rest of the film was okay. It was okay. They tried to be deeper than they're trying to be deep, but it was not really that deep. And
Yeah, I was thinking that. It's like
like
it's basically again, it's an end of the world kind of story, but it's like let's put a kind of horror-y, thriller-y kind of. That could have easily
twist
been an
to it.
action film. Could have been an action film. Could have been a comedy. But it's like they just decided to go, okay, let's make these deers like just appear. It looks creepy. We don't know why they're appearing. Like so, things like that, and even
Let the daughter disappear in the woods.
It's also, sorry, I don't know if any of you knew, it was actually a novel. So it's a novel that's turned into a film.
as most things are.
I almost feel like it was a waste of my time.
No, I hear you,
I was
man.
enjoying it, and I thought
I
it was
hear you.
leading
I hear you.
somewhere, and then it
Yeah.
ended the way it ended, and I'm like, and I literally skipped through like the credits to see if I missed something. I don't know how I could do that in the cinema, but I mean Netflix. So, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I mean. It wasn't fulfilling for me. It was just like
I see what they were trying to do.
you know what I was expecting. I was expecting another Bird Box.
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting. Like, because the way they advertise it is like some next out thinking outside the box kind of film. So I'm like, wow. What? Because I think we've seen it all when it comes to apocalypse films. We've seen it all in it: aliens, zombies, you name it. Do you know what I mean? So I think okay, they're gonna think outside the box with this one, but they tried to, but it didn't work. Do you know what I mean? You got all these A-list stars in it, and for me, it was a waste.
I didn't even see the trailer for it. I just watched it and I thought, okay, it's this then. Like I didn't know what it was about at all.
Okay.
They've thrown in some like real world stuff in there. I don't know if you caught that, like when Kevin Bacon was talking about like when he's like maybe it's another country then like some like they're getting together and they're like BRICS. I think we spoke about BRICS stuff, like destroying America.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of that to me, like these different countries, because there was a different flyer that came down in another country and it had different language.
Yeah.
Death to all Americans or something like that.
Death to America.
Yeah.
And I guess it's all about getting rid of technology and over-reliance on technology as well. I thought the daughter was quite sweet. The daughter, like, she liked Friends and all that kind of stuff, like, which I guess was a bit of simpler times and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's true, you know. Yeah, it's mad because I didn't. Did you didn't see them? Did you?
No, I know that they go back to a part of the episode of Friends. I know that much, like, because obviously she wanted to watch the last episode of Friends, innit?
Yeah.
That bunker looks sick though. Listen, I'll stay. I'm cushy. Listen, I'm there.
So she probably like just ate all the food, bro.
Why did she go back and call her family though? She's deep, you know.
Yeah, I was reading the comments.
Selfish.
They said like how everyone in that. That's the thing it's maybe the execution of it wasn't as great, but it's got deep meanings behind it. Obviously, like just like.
It's true. Like, where did everyone go? Like all the people in the houses.
It's like the world's ending and stuff, and people they're kind of subscribing to different things, isn't it? Really, like she's just a 13-year-old, so she's like, no, my thing. I just want to watch Friends. Like, there's no Wi-Fi here, no connection, and it's like I've managed to find some physical media that will never like go out of fashion, isn't it? Well, it is going out of fashion, but at least then it's like if the rest of the world's cut off, the physical media is still there as long as you have electricity, isn't it? So
I will also say I really don't like Mahala, the actual actress.
Industry.
Even in this, I'm like, oh, you're jarring.
Yeah, they made her jarring, isn't it?
So I've now seen her in a few things, and she's jarring in all of them. So unfortunately, you have to be
Being typecast, isn't it? Being
you're
typecast.
typecasted and tarnished with that brush, bro.
Who are you talking about?
The
Kanan,
daughter.
daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say his name.
And the thing is, I didn't think that was because he didn't refer to him as dad, or he didn't refer to her as his daughter for quite a while. You know, so I'm thinking, are they even like? I was thinking, what's up with them? Like, are they?
No, they did in the first.
No, quite late.
No,
quite
the
late.
door.
When they first got to the house.
When they first got to the house.
First got to the house, she said that it's my dad. My dad.
Okay.
Obviously, he hadn't seen. Remember, he hadn't met Julia Roberts' character. So
I might be concentrating on the popcorn then. But
they was describing his name. But she looks like he's her daughter. She's a daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
Hence why in industry, when she's getting down dirty with my man, I'm just like, this shouldn't be allowed.
Just leave it alone.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. Like, it doesn't make sense, bro.
Leave it alone, man. Just leave it alone.
I don't watch the other one that we used to watch. What's the other one?
Euphoria.
Euphoria. It's like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's illegal for me to watch this. This is wrong.
This is wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong in all senses, bro.
Was this a remake? Quick question.
I don't know.
I haven't seen it.
Same title in 2014.
I don't know.
You know what? It sounds like a very generic title for a film
made
anyway.
in 2020, so I'm not sure.
So they might have. You know how you got so many films with the same title that has nothing to do with one another. Yeah, it might be that.
All right. So if a man comes to see you, it says on Netflix, should I watch this? Are you saying yay or nay?
I still say yay, as long as you ain't seen this review of it, though.
I'm saying nay. I'm saying nay.
It's Bruce Spotted.
I will say, I thought when at the end when the daughter was steering, I kind of thought, did the little girl kill herself because she didn't get to watch Friends? No, like she said, I'm gonna have to go and finish it or something.
Yeah.
She disappeared and then But sorry, I don't think anyone should watch this movie.
Fair enough.
You'll feel wasted. It's a waste of time. You'll watch it and you'll be like, right.
Fair game.
Okay, I respect it. Also, I didn't like Julia Roberts in this film.
Oh yeah, you were on the money with that comment. Sheesh. Looks good, isn't
it? Yes. All right, guys. Is there anything else that people have been watching? I know, Merv, you have started on the Christmas films, but I'm thinking next week we do our annual Christmas movies, new ones. So would you save your Christmas movie or tell us the name of a Christmas movie?
I can do some promotions. I don't have to talk about it. So I'll just tell you what I've been watching. So I watched Candy Cane Lane, Eddie Murphy and
PrimeVideo.
Tracy Ellis Ross. As you would expect, just Christmas cheese at its finest. It was fun watch.
To watch with the kids?
Yeah. I was going to say that. Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just a silly, but it's good. Soundtrack's big as well. Soundtrack is big. I came across some random clip on Instagram, Santa Slay, like just Santa just killing off folks. Like, I thought this looks good. Like it looks like kind of those B movie sort of thing, doesn't it? And I managed to find it on, I don't know if it's on Prime or Lionsgate, but either way it was on there. And I watched that as well. And that was in 2005 that was made. It's got Goldberg in it.
He's the Santa, isn't it?
Yeah, Santa, yeah. So, but the thing is, it's a 2005, but the film looks like it was made in 1985. So I had to double check, like, no, this is really 2005, isn't it? But that was just weird. I think actually that scene alone was enough to watch. You don't really need to press a bit.
But you know what's funny? That scene that you shared is actually the first scene in the
film. Oh, you watched it, Rich?
Now I watched a bit of it. I didn't get time to finish it.
Yeah, I was shocked that was the first scene as well, you know. So I'm thinking, boy, you don't need to really watch past that, you know. Just watch the clip when you're done, isn't it?
Boy, he's some angry Santa, boy. That's for
sure. It was just so crazy. Like it's like someone just didn't have a story. Just like, we're gonna make Goldberg Santa, and let's just improvise in this form.
Yeah. Like, Goldberg, sorry, Jeff.
WWE wrestler.
It's Bill Goldberg.
Wrestler.
Yeah.
I probably didn't know his name was Bill. That's the thing. But what's it called? I watched also. What did I watch?
Old Boom.
Merry Little Batman. Like, so there's a new animated Batman film with Batman and his son Damian Wayne. And that was
That good.
yeah. It's just like, I mean, again,
look at Kel. Was that good?
Kids as
Straight
well.
away.
Wacky animation reminded me a bit of like Ren and Stimpy a bit. The animation.
Oh, okay.
It was, but it was good. It was good. And what's it? Bad Guys, Very Bad Christmas, or very. I don't know if anyone watched the Bad Guys animated one.
No.
Yeah, it's like a little.
It's fully Christmas treed up, like in the Christmas spirit, bro. I respect it.
Just the time to be jolly, man. Watch jolly films.
There's less than 2 weeks left to Christmas.
And what you guys need to watch is Christmas with the Cranks. Is Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen.
Is that new or old?
No, it's old. It's old. About 15, 16 years old. But it's funny. It's got who's the guy from Ghostbusters? Bill
Murray.
No.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd. That's it. That's a Dan Aykroyd, isn't it? But it's funny. It's definitely worth a watch. I've never heard of it before until it was suggested to me the other day, and I thought, wow, this actually is a decent film.
The amount of Christmas I watched some random Christmas film as well. It's a bit of a black actor that I just never know the name of. But he was in what is he in? I know he was in 40-Year-Old Virgin, one of the bald heads. And yeah, I was really bad. I don't know his name. I couldn't really just type it. But yeah, this is some random, like, the ones come on Netflix and all that, and yeah. And Channel 5 has loads of matinee Christmas movies I don't get to watch. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for me, really.
Belle, I finished watching season 1 of Kin. So shout you out for your shout out last week. It was good. Understand why you rushed to watch season 2. It's good. It's good. I started watching what's the one called? Squid Game.
Oh, the reality one.
Yeah. Started watching that the other day.
I heard that's good, you know.
That is good. It's good. I feel I got like 2 more episodes to watch. Yeah.
I started watching that the other day with my mum, so that was good.
You guys watched I know you have, Murph. We spoke about it briefly. AppleTv Plus Invasion.
Yeah.
Spoke about it.
No. I think we did probably at the very beginning of it.
Is this the program? Because I just watched it and I was like, why is it taking so long to start? Like it almost reminded me of a modern day Sunset Beach, because it was like all this like building up, then it'd move to someone else like on a cliffhanger, and then you'd think the next time you go back to that person, you're gonna get it. Brother, it started for me in episode 6.
That one is I like it for some reason, but it's a very slow.
I love it, but it's so slow. I was just intrigued by it, and I stayed with it, and I'm really enjoying it.
Good, man.
I will have to say one thing though. You're on season 2. I'm guessing you finished it.
Yeah, I finished.
How did those children get to France that quickly? Do you know how far France is from London? Does anyone understand the mileage? And they walked through the tunnel to France from London.
Huh?
Had one rest. Yep. Oh, we're there. Nah, come on.
Invasion's the one with the kids, right?
Yeah.
I finished it. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I remember you guys talking about it in Kelsey.
Yeah, we did.
Why does shit take so long? They're just talking.
Yeah.
I like it. It takes proper long, man. Yeah.
Probably have to concentrate on it more. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I've been watching. Rich, anything? You been watching anything like?
Thanks.
I got you, bro.
I thought everyone was gonna sit with me and watch me finish the drink, you know.
No.
Just ignoring me though, like I'm not you. So I'll let you take back over.
Rich he's preoccupied.
What's wrong with the airtime? I asked you a question, bro.
I've started.
Rich don't even look at the camera. It's so disrespectful.
No, the thing is, I started EastEnders again. I'm back in full swing since the 1st of December.
You just want to watch it you just want to have context for the Christmas and New Year's episode, don't you?
Correct.
This as it is about us starting.
But you can watch it from 23rd.
One starts EastEnders again, and you just watch it, innit?
No, but you know what
like
it is?
Season 5, you know.
In order for me to get the full emotion, you know, I can get fully involved. I had to watch from December the 1st, and I'm already there. I'm already fully involved. I can't wait for the 24th or the 25th episode.
When do you stop watching it?
New Year's Day.
Nice.
By then, everything should have been resolved.
Any of you man watch EastEnders?
No, you know what? That's one thing I miss watching them soaps, you know. They're a fundamental part of my DNA, bro. So,
bro, you know you can watch them anytime, bro. They're there.
No, but I don't want to watch it anytime. I want to watch it from when I first watched it up until now, innit? Get me? Like,
you can watch it now, and you can.
No, but I don't want to miss. We're not hearing this. I didn't want to miss any episode, innit? Like, I'm gonna be watching it every day. Like the four of them. Like what was it?
What
Emmerdale?
You want to do Tuesday, Emmerdale 7, Coronation Street 7.
Yeah, whenever they come on, whenever they come on.
And that's long, bro.
The only way I'd watch EastEnders again is like when it's on Gold and it's the ones from the 80s. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do actually like the show Gold.
What is season 100 now? What's the season 100 now?
For some reason, I don't like watching soap. I don't like going backwards with soaps. You know, I feel like I have to move forward with it. You know what I mean? I remember watching clips.
I guarantee you go back to like the 80s ones, you'll be like, oh, right, you won't remember any of the storylines. It just looks different. It's a completely different show. It's kind of fun to do that, but that's just
right. Cool. Also, I expected Rich to talk about it, but he didn't talk about it. Sean Thompson won I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, with the boxer coming second and Nigel Farage coming third.
Tony Bellew.
Boxer being Tony Bellew.
Put some respect on his name, man.
Boxer being Tony Bellew.
I'm surprised Farage got that far into the competition. To be honest, I really thought people would have kind of voted him out, but
Middle England respect that.
Yeah, he's exactly.
All right, guys, that's episode 218 of the Fully Geek Pod. Rate, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check the channel not only when the pod comes out on Fridays, but do check the pod for other content, as it will be being populated with additional content. Also, if you press the notification bell, so if you see the live stream come up, join on the old YouTube and get involved in the conversation. All right, guys, episode 218. Officially, again. Peace.